YouTube, thank you so much for coming. We have such a delightful menu for you tonight. Our starter is going to be art, our main course will be drawing, and our dessert, yeah, it's art. Right, if you just come and take a seat right here and we'll get you situated. Sorry for that, who the f let me have a camera? Right, we've actually got a lot of fun things we can do this week. I'm going to try and make way with my colour pencil drawing. Of course, we're going to be drawing in the sketchbook as well. I kind of want to start a large graphite piece. I've been working in graphite quite a lot recently and really enjoyed it. Bit of a break from colour pencils, so I have some interesting large paper that I'm going to try that on. So yeah, so much fun to be had. Let's go! Guys, we did it. 5K art nerds all in one space. Faber-Castell, we're coming for you. Just want to quickly shout out everyone supporting the channel at the moment. It actually means so much to me. Didn't really think I'd be in a position where I'd be getting this much love with my art and stuff. YouTube just feels like a real nice place for community, and it's like the last safe space we've got on the internet, really. I love you guys and I appreciate the support. If you like the videos, continue supporting me, and yeah, we're just here to have fun and make some art, and I implore you to make some art as well. If these videos make you feel creative, then sit down and draw with me next to you guys or something. I guess I'm also in like your living room with you right now, something, maybe? No, that's weird. But yeah, massive thank you, love you all, let's go. In my last video, someone left a really interesting comment. They said, how do you get yourself drawing instead of doing easier stuff, like watching shows, kind of playing games, etc. So that sparked a really interesting conversation between me and my girlfriend. She is also super creative. She writes as like a hobby. We're always trying to find ways to just keep doing our hobbies without them feeling like chores or without them feeling like a job. I have a few thoughts about this and I really wanted to share with you guys just in case it helps anyone, and obviously take this with a pinch of salt. This is just things that help me. You know, it's like the easier thing to do. Like if I had to like toss up between, oh, do I want to like make art tonight or do I want to watch a show, I'm more likely now to draw because it's like the fun thing for me. So I think there's roughly around like 3 pieces of advice I can give here. I truly think that 1, lowering your barrier for entry is like super important. So making sure your environment is really nice, making sure your tools are ready, making sure like the place is really well lit, it's like comfortable. Say if I've made some art like the previous night, I'll try and make sure that everything the next day is set up well and it's like clean and it's tidy. I'm basically telling myself for the future that look, when you come back to this, you'll be able to just sit down and do this. It'll be easy. Like there's no points of contention, you know. And obviously I'm not trying to say that this is just down to supplies and making sure you've got all these nice fancy things in front of you, then all of a sudden it's romanticized and I can finally sit down and draw. Find the most comfortable spot that you enjoy sitting in and then try and make that the place you draw in. If your art desk is like dark and it feels cold, you have to do like a lot of things in order to actually want to sit down there before even drawing. Then we're not even going to get to the drawing and then you're just going to feel bad because you told yourself that you want to draw today and then you haven't. And that also follows into, you don't even have to draw for that long. Not telling yourself, oh, I need to draw for 2 hours and I'm going to be really strict about it. Maybe just say I'm going to draw for 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes will most likely turn into 2 hours because that's more than you sat beforehand, you know. It's It's not nothing, and life is a marathon, not a sprint. So this also applies to like a lot of things in life. It applies for me exercising at the moment. Like I got back into that, and I've always been so bad at keeping a routine for it. And I would like go super hard, really tire myself out, and then be like, well, I don't want to do that again. But like if I just slowly build up to it, do these like small baby steps, they'll turn into larger steps, and then all of a sudden you've got a habit. That thing you thought was like scary and overwhelming is just a lot easier now, because it's just a part of your day. It's just like, it just makes up who you are. But also sometimes you just want to do other shit, and that is completely fine. Like, we are complex creatures, and you do not have to be doing one thing for the rest of your life every single day. This has happened to me a lot, where I'm really into a video game. Like, I got back into Elden Ring again and replayed it. I felt really bad for not drawing. So yeah, I kind of wanted to just throw myself at that for a bit, fully enjoy it, and I knew that it wouldn't last forever. And then also, it wouldn't last forever anyway, because I could complete it again, and then the game's over. So, and to also tie into that, I feel like we've been convinced we have to be productivity maxing. I know I joked about art maxing last video, but it's honestly sickening. Like, you do not have to be that productive. You can go out, read a book, sit in the sun, you can go to your job, you can sleep, you can have a nap in the afternoon, you know, you can go make a fresh cup of coffee and just sit and look out the window and enjoy watching the birds. Tech bros have convinced us, right, that we have to be like time blocking everything. Your whole life is like a LinkedIn post. And realistically, if you're a creative person, this might not apply to all people. Like, there's like academic people who are like, no, I need to time block everything. I need everything in the calendar. I love going from thing to thing and having a lot of variety and experiences in my life. It makes me feel whole. It makes me feel really good about myself. And it also comes out in my art. Like, I'm more expressive, I'm more creative. I'm not sure if this is making any sense. I've had a bit of caffeine and I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Obviously, this is just my lived experience. I think just in conclusion, when you actually implement this sort of process, drawing becomes fun. You know, that thing that was a point of contention for you is now fun again. There's not a show that could like overwrite that. It becomes in the same caliber of, you know, playing a game, watching a show, those easy things, those mindless things. You've almost like tricked your brain into thinking it's an easy thing, because barrier of entry is lower. You prioritize like being creative and like lived human experiences, and you've prioritized just like, sometimes you want to do other things, and that's fine. And also, you haven't tried to productivity max your life and squeeze every last moment out to be productive and like move forward. Sometimes it's okay to just be still and be where you are. So yeah, those sort of things have helped me massively recently, and it is all just like a bit of a mental game. I think it's really important to talk about this stuff, even if it is not very scripted. I'm trying to not do this thing where overly talk in a scripted manner. I think it's just not that authentic, and it kind of sucks the soul out of my YouTube videos and also the soul out of me. I just sometimes want to talk about my raw, unfiltered thoughts. Comment down below if that's something you struggle with. I'm always replying to comments and kind of opening the conversation up a little bit more to talk about being a creative and just making things, because making things at the moment is hard. It all feels so pointless, but it's not. We have to express our feelings. This is how creative people do it, and I think it's good for the world. of it, you're sat in your local coffee shop waiting to do your marketing meeting on Zoom, and this motherfucker walks in. Oat latte, please, love. Alright, apologies for that. This is the big sketchbook I was mentioning, the big paper that I wanted to use for a new piece. I don't think I'll get to start this video. I'm about to go on holiday. I need to get a bunch of shit sorted before I do that. But essentially, I love doing graphite on my smaller sketchbook. Just really love the type of paper it is, and I don't actually know what Moleskine paper is. I don't know if you can buy it separately. But ages ago, my mum bought me this for Christmas. I just wanted a massive sketchbook for fun. In my previous videos, I've shown this, but like I did like a portrait thing on Instagram. But yeah, as I was saying, the paper is just really nice for graphite and colour pencil, so I'm going to use this paper for a huge graphite piece, and you can kind of see where I've used paper like this before. I've just cut it out like an absolute animal, so you've got that to look forward to in the next video. I'll show my sketch process from the actual start. Sometimes I've like done the sketch beforehand and then I'll like do the final one, just because there's like less pressure on camera, but I feel like it's nice to take you guys along for that journey. So I think this will be a good opportunity for me to do a huge piece of graphite artwork, as I've never really done a massive piece. Like the extent of how big I've done a graphite piece is this. I don't know if you can see that, but this is A4. The sketchbook is A3, so it'll be a bit of a jump up, and I'll be able to get like really into the details. I think I'm going to use charcoal as well to try and like really darken the background, have a really solid idea. So yeah, you'll get to see that next video. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. The next time you'll see me, I'll be in the sun on holiday. I'm about to turn 30. Not good. We're going on holiday for our birthdays. I'm really excited about it, but I'm going to take my sketchbook. First time I've ever done that. I don't really take my sketchbook out and about. Artmax in 2026, taking on holiday. Thanks again for 5,000 subs. Really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking by. Yeah, have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.